And welcome to this little short vlog. It's a Sunday morning. I've grabbed the rods and a few small dead baits and come to a stretch that I've been seeing a lot of jack pike following in the wobble on and not really getting them, and having a few funny runs where they've dropped the bait. So yeah, I've come with smaller baits right in the edge, trying to catch these smaller pike just for a bit of fun. The temperatures are up, so it's about 50 odd degrees, so there's a good chance a big girl could also be on top of the shelf, but we'll have to see how we do with that. But yeah, super short vlog this one. Might even put it up as a midweek one. Let's see what we get. Right, and there's that small little jack. Perfect little example of the species. See, lovely colours that you'd always get with river fish, and it's got lovely markings on it. Let's get this little guy back so we can get back in there and avoid some of the bigger pike that live in here. But yeah, Sunday morning, nice little start to the day. So, nice little small pike, reassuring that they were pike. A few of the drop runs that we've had have had me thinking whether it was eels or not, because they were moving it and then just letting go. On bigger baits like sardines and herrings. So on the smaller baits today, it's been good that, you know, we have connected with this and got an answer. Do you know what I mean? We now know when we're getting a take on a big bait and we're losing the fish, we're striking and there's nothing there, the good chance it's one of them smaller pike. So yeah, good to get a fish so early on in the morning, and good to know that, like, when you think about a tactic like coming up the top of the shelf, close in, it's warm, that it works. And yeah, good start to the session. Let's see how we get on. Right, just playing the second fish of the day. Another small little jack coming a foot from the bank. And I say these little guys are staying out of the way of the bigger ones that are down the middle. But yeah, could be loads of these down the edge. But let's get this guy up on the bank and take a nice look at him. Probably the same one that I just put back. Right, it's a second pike of the day. Tiny bit bigger than the first, I think, only marginally. I say bearing a scar mark on its side, so it's definitely a different fish. The other one was in immaculate condition. And these little guys are what terrorising the little roach. You know, working along the margins, picking up the odd fish and staying out of danger. But yeah, nice little example of the species, and lovely colours again for the river fish. They have got lovely colours. So it's quite warm today, it's up towards 50 odd degrees, so I'm going to get this little guy back where he belongs. And these little guys don't normally mess about. Feisty little characters. There he goes, straight back down to where he come from. A fantastic start to a Sunday morning. Who needs a lion? Right, so a second jack so close in confirms it for me. That's what it's been happening. You know, small pike picking up big baits, and that's why you're not connecting with them. So yeah, good bit of sport, and you know, good to see the float going. And you know, they don't, as I've always said, they don't have to be massive pike for me. I just enjoy seeing that float go, and when it does go, it's just a special moment. There's nothing like it in fishing. Big, small, 20 pounders, 10 pounders, you know, 2 pound pike, they all give you that run of the float going along the top. So yeah, but a fantastic way to spend a Sunday morning. One thing I'll go over right now is the float setup on this rod that just caught that pike. What I have is a quick change bead at the bottom. What it means is you can quickly take the trace off when you're dealing with the pike and move your rod out of the way. A Fox stubby sinker, and that rubber bit pulls over the top of your eye to reduce tangles. You got your braid. And what I use these floats a lot. They are Fox 18 gram slider floats. The weight is 18 gram as well, but it'll take it to there. And these floats give you the great versatile floats because it only goes to there. You can fish a bait off bottom, or like you seen then before, my float was lying over depth by the float depth, and then when the fish moves, it cocks or moves along the top. Above that is a high vis bead, and that just aims to see in low light conditions if your float is cocked to the knot. Just makes it easier to see. And then above that I've got a Fox float stop, and that is my go anywhere simple pike rig that you'll see me using a lot this season. Yeah, it's a good rig and it works, and of course you just add your pike trace to the bottom and away you go. And there's the third little jack of the day, and he is a baby, little tiny one, showing good healthy, you know, ecosystem on the river. Fish of all sizes, doubles down to little ones like this. So yeah, let's get this little guy back, and he is in trouble. If Big Mum was about, he is in trouble. So yeah, let's get this little guy back in the water where he belongs. Perfect little guy. So this season I've been really fortunate to have caught, you know, a few double figure pike and a few nice pike. The one that's most special for me though is that tiny little one that I've just shown you there. It shows that the river and the pike are reproducing. The river's healthy to support a good variety of size of species. It's the same when I go dace fishing and when you go chub fishing. It's great when you see 6 pound chub, 5 pound chub in rivers, it's fantastic. But the sign of a great river is when you're getting small chublets, pound chub, 2 pound, 3 pound, all the year classes, because that shows that it's working. And it's the same with pike. When you're getting small pike and then you're getting, say, 3 pounders, 4 pounders, and then the 9 pounders, and then your double, it's a good sign for a healthy ecosystem in river. So that small pike there, that tiny little pike, has been the fish of the season for me so far, because it shows everything's in line and everything's working on the venue that I'm fishing. So yeah, fantastic little feisty pike he was. So yeah, great to see. Just about to pack in and the smoke rod's gone. Lively little pike. Probably to end the session, this one. Dead lightly up, how it stayed on, I don't know. Right, on a day full of jacks. Probably the best jack of the day, probably 4 pound maybe pushing 4. Coming a float fish smell, and yeah, I think that's the 4th fish of the day for about 11 pound in pike. But it's been an enjoyable day, it really has been an enjoyable day. As you can see, the t-shirt's on because it's quite warm, so we won't keep her out long. It's been the warmest day of October. It's balmy, more like barbel weather than pike weather, but been good to get a few little jacks on the bank. If there's no more pike after this one, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch us all next time. Goodbye. Right, just doing the outro then, and the ledger deadbait down the middle went, and normally when that goes, the heart goes a bit because it's normally a better fish, but no, smaller one. So yeah, 2 fish just to end the session, and I'm pretty sure that is going to be the last fish of the session. But ended it, yeah, with 2 jacks, and that has been the day of the jacks. There's not been many very big. That was the one that's just come on the ledger, and then that one is the one that you just seen just before. So yeah, fantastic end.